2017, we are almost there. In fact, in another couple of days, we are going to be stepping into it. And this year, since Jupiter is going to be the major planet, Saturn is going to be the major planet, what does it denote? It denotes freedom, expansion, and discipline. You must remember that freedom, if it is done in discipline, is freedom permanently. So it's very important for you to expand in the correct direction, be free of your mind, body and soul, and do exactly what you want to do. Make your dreams come true. Realize them, execute them. But just remember, everything done in discipline is freedom, true paradise. Capricorn 2017 for you guys. Well, the major trends. Actually, discipline and before the major trends, I want to let the Capricorns know that they are very well aware of the discipline, but what they are not aware is how much they can expand. They have an unlimited scope of expanding, but they always are so very cautious that they always tend to be in discipline. Now this year in 2017, when Jupiter is actually demanding expansion from all the zodiacs, Capricorn is no exception. So Capricorns, go all out, expand how much ever you can without feeling insecure or fearful. Because you guys are in discipline, and anything done in discipline is always very rewarding and risk-free. So the major trends for you in 2017 is Saturn in your money house these past 2 years has placed additional financial burdens and responsibilities on you. There's been no way you could avoid them, so there has been a feeling of financial tightness. This is not what it is going to be further in 2017. So the tightness, now just do a little introspection that the tightness has been there, but all your needs have been met also. So now you have to stop worrying because the tightness eases out. The cosmos has been calling you to reorganize this area, this financial area of your life. Make it healthier. Okay, now manage your money and resources better. Start looking into your financial aspects. See where you are investing. See where you can cut corners. Once you restructure it, I am very, very sure that the tightness will vanish. Now, manage your money and resources. The trend continues in the year ahead also. That means once you manage, once you restructure, once you reorganize, the tightness will ease. Your financial planet Jupiter is moving into your sign on October 11th. So it's still October that you reorganize. This begins a multiple year cycle of prosperity. So see, October onwards, prosperity is seen where the tightness completely eases off. But I want you guys to understand that the tightness has been there, yet your needs have been met, which means that if you reorganize and restructure yourself with your investments, things will be much better and you need to cut your corners. Now, your financial planet Jupiter will move into your sign on October 11th. This begins a multiple year cycle of prosperity. Pluto, the ruler of your horoscope, has been in your third house of communication since 2008. You've been more conservative and traditional of late, and perhaps took a lot of flak over this. It probably didn't make you popular. You have been focused on intellectual activities, writing, blogging, teaching, sales and marketing. Many of you have been taking courses in subjects that interested you. You've been exploring the intellectual world, right? The life of the mind. That means you have been intellectual, you have been studying, you have been writing, you have been blogging, you have been teaching, and probably people thought that you could have done much better and become much more popular, but you took your time because in discipline you were actually preparing yourself for now that in 2017 how you are going to execute all the learnings. So whatever the level of your previous education, you will become more intellectual now because your actions will speak more than your words. This trend will continue for many, many years. Neptune has been in your 5th house since 2012. Your view of fun is becoming more refined and spiritualized. Spiritual forms of entertainment have become more interesting for you. Children and children figures in your life will also adhere to your ideas and become more spiritual. In some cases, it can be the reverse. That means children can get into nefarious activities. You just need to keep a watch and explain to them the futility of the nefarious activities and bring them back to the line. Now, Uranus has been in your 6th house of health since 2011. He'll be there for the rest of the year ahead, but is getting ready to leave in the next 2 years. So for next 2 years, you need to actually keep a conscious effort where your health is concerned, as it indicates much experimentalism in health matters. You have been making many dramatic changes to your health regime, and this will be an ongoing process from the next 2 years, after which things will stabilize where your health is concerned. So there's nothing to be alert about it. There's nothing dramatic that's going to happen to you. Probably whatever changes or whatever regime that you've been following in the last 2 years needs to be followed for another 2 years, so that you remain healthy in your mind and your spirits. Now, Jupiter spends most of the year in your spiritual 12th house, making it a very, very spiritual aspect for you. You will discover that spiritual understanding is not just something abstract or nebulous. It has very practical and realistic consequences. And nobody better than Capricorn can know that if you believe in yourself and if you believe in your higher energies and you keep doing and keep walking on the path that your destiny is asking you to walk, you expand, and you're with discipline, rewards are bountiful. These were the general trends which are important for 2017 for each zodiac. Now basically there are these 4 major planets that are affecting every zodiac differently. But for your personal, how are these 4 planets going to affect you personally? It's important for me to get into your birth details, because your birth details are definitely going to be more in-depth study of how you should behave, or what is your attitude that is required to build your altitude in 2017. So don't forget to make your personal charts.